What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to GmiasWorld, and right now we're going to be talking about how you can level up super fast. MUT level 60. You can see we are at 48 currently right now. We will have that final Ray Lewis token very soon, but we're going to go over a few things. Number one, it's been brought to my attention after several messages and comments, whether it's been Twitch, Facebook, Instagram, that some of you guys are having difficulty as far as understanding what happened with the playoffs, and you can't finish it up. All right, now this is something that I explained to you guys, right? These are live promos, okay? So if the objectives expire because there are no house rules or there's something else that's missing and you're watching this video after the dates within a time frame, because I give you the videos live, as the things are going on. So if you come in later, you can use it as a blueprint as we go forward. But if something is missing, okay, like some of the stuff that you see grayed out here, EA Sports is not going to add it back because you came late. They've never done that before in the past for any reason, so I don't see why they would do it now. And that's one of the things that they promote is a live service. So when it expires, it's just done. So if you're one of those people that are like, yo, gee, I can't get the last card, I can't get it, unfortunately, you're going to have to focus in on what's going to be coming next. The honors, if you have all your Team of the Year tokens from, the Team of the Week and stuff like that, that's going to be your focus, because everything else you're not going to be able to get. Okay, if for whatever reason you weren't able to get it at that time. Now I am seeing a very high influx of people just getting Ultimate Team. This is nothing new. Every year with Madden, it happens like this. So it's not something that it's going to continue to happen, because now you understand certain promos are just for that time frame. That's why when I focus in on telling you guys, like, look, you got to get certain things done. With the competitive pass, right? After this is a great example, because I'm about to get more XP right here, and you can see I'm going to get 35,000 XP when I get another 8 or whatever it is, right? I'm going to get another 8 competitive points, and I'm going to get more MUT level XP, right? So when you look at the daily, right? I already have 12 here, so I know I'm getting this. When you come through late, right, and you can't get some of these things like, the legend packs and stuff like that I show in videos. If you miss that actual interval, you can actually, in certain levels like the competitive and the MUT level, you can actually buy levels at a certain point because EA Sports allows it. But the other promo, like the specific time frames, you're not going to be able to get a lot of that back. So you can focus in on, looking at the previous videos, seeing what's going on, and actually get a lot of what's there through the objectives. Like, you can get the XP, like these things that are available right now. Forget the house rules and the field pass progression or something like that. One actually still works, but the house rules is out, right? You can still get a suitable amount of XP. All right, you can go back and get those. You just won't get till the end, because I think it's like 500 XP that's lost. So you can focus in on getting the XP and just say, you know what, I lost the player, and you'll focus in on the Super Bowl promo and the honors and things like that are coming later. All right, but the major focus is the XP, because the BND and the free player, you know what I'm saying? The BND is the higher overall player, and I understand a lot of you guys are no money spent. If you are currently no money spent, go ahead and write NMS in the comment section. I do these videos for everyone, and I make sure that I do a large portion of no money spent, because I know how it is when EA Sports is dropping packs every week. So I know how important this is to you guys, but unfortunately, I've never seen them go back and add more things after they've ended a promo. So there is going to be nothing else as far as I'm concerned. If they decide to do it, I will alert you, but it's never been done before where they've gone back. Like, this was a 3-part promo. Once it's done, it's over. The only thing that they've done is if they've messed up with XP for the actual MUT level, they've added other things. What have they added? They've added these because whoever's doing the calculations is not smart, so they never had enough XP early on with the field pass. So they've added these things, these separate objectives week to week, to help us get 48,000 additional XP per week. Okay, so these are things that you got to focus in on. Like this week was, you had to have, I think you have to have the 2 of the Super Bowl pass players. Sometimes you have to get the specific players to the promo in order to get it done. I think last week they didn't, though, and we were happy about that, but then they went back to the nonsense. So these actual objectives are more of what I want to focus in on as you go week to week, making sure you have that done, because obviously, the daily and stuff like that is cool, and that's going to give you that major milestone as you continue to go through on this side. but you want to make sure you're doing those week-to-week objectives, okay? As you get the daily objectives done, one of the beautiful things about it, if you're able to just log in, and even if you don't play the game, and you just make sure you get this, most of you guys are reporting that with the other additional stuff from competitive, you almost always max out the MUT level anyway. So as long as you're able to do at least this on a daily basis and you accumulate the 134,000, that helps you tremendously. And then you can go back and take a look at some of the things that go on with competitive. Now, I'm going to tell you something about the Super Bowl promo. Right now, the way it's set up, this is something that's live right now. So if you're watching the video and you saw how you get the lighted up token and all the other things that are going on, remember, there's a lot of XP also in this. So if you're watching this video later, you may not be able to get that 95 overall B and D, but you'll max out your MUT level. Okay, you see how this works? You'll get the XP that's involved, but they do it purposely so that you're not able to get the free player. So if you run out at that point and you're watching this video later, the focus is XP to get your MUT level maxed out to get the other free cards and other things I'm going to be showing you guys in a second. That is your primary focus. The free cards and stuff at the end, you may not have enough in regards to the objectives because they do it purposely to make sure everybody's doing it at the same time. But I want you guys to focus in on the objectives for each one. So with the Super Bowl one, like I said, we know that there's a part 2. Okay, so as of right now, how many of you guys have completed this? How many of you guys have done the challenges, the sets, the stats? How many of you guys? Type 1 in the chat if you've done all this. See, you're up to date with getting it done. So by the time they gray out everything else, you've already received the maximum rewards and the XP up to that point. So right now we have the 20, we have another 20, we have another 60,000 right here. Okay, once we get to 50, the goal is going to be, we're going to probably start Ray Lewis because he'll be good enough to start. Okay, and then, you know, we'll figure out who we're going to get rid of, what we're going to do next and stuff like that. But we're very close to this. He's a monster. So he's going to replace somebody at that 94 speed level. Okay, so not only are you maxing out your MUT level, but you're saving coins. So the primary focus right now for you guys, just so you guys understand what's happening, the daily tracker, the week to week. All right, make sure you're getting these done. And as far as the season 4 set tokens, I used one of mine, okay, to kind of experiment to see what it is. And then I immediately told you guys after in the video, don't be like me. Don't use them because when you accumulate all 4, you get a higher overall. All right, so those season 4 set tokens that you get as you go along, let me see how many I have right now with the unopened packs. I think I have a few. So I have 2 more here. So I think I have a total of 3 more. Many of you guys, if you've been maxing out your MUT level, you're gonna already have 4. Okay, if you have 4, I'm gonna show you what to do with them now because I've been getting questions about that. Yo, G, what am I doing with these season 4, set tokens? What's going on? This is something new that they added, and I brought it up because I wanted to test out what was going on because they didn't explain that you should accumulate all of them and just wait. So let me show you what happens when you go over into the sets. Right, you can easily find it in the season pass. So you see how I can get up to a 92 overall. This is a primary example. I can't go back, or EA is not going to add another set token because I've already used one and I used it here. So I can't do anything about it. All I can do right now is get a 92 overall B and D. But if you watched my videos and you saw that I made that mistake of using it just to see what was there, you would have kept all 4. And now you can also redeem a 94 overall while you're on your path to reach a MUT level 60. So these are the things that we learn together. So obviously next season, if they do set tokens again, we don't use any until the end. And things like that is what makes you a better MUT player. It makes you spend less money and it makes you understand what's going on within the actual game. Now, as far as Ray Lewis goes, for those of you guys like, yo, G, why are you worried about maxing out the level? Why are you trying to let us know what's going on? He's going to save you a lot of coin because he's going to be a 94 speed with 95 excel. His numbers are ridiculous with man coverage and zone coverage. So, you know, he's going to be pretty good for you to get rid of another linebacker that's probably, that you're using that goes for what, 400, 500K. So you just added more coins into your pocket as you continue to upgrade your MUT level. And that's what I want you guys to understand. This is a very important process to just limiting the amount of money you spend and the engagement in the store because it's becoming very, very it's just pure greed that's going on in the store. So we saw that with cover athletes. We see a lot of what's happening. So we just want to focus in primarily on maxing out the MUT level. Okay, so you need to make sure right now, even if you can't get everything out of the playoffs, that you take advantage of all the XP that's available. All right, they're not going to add any more XP more than likely. Leave it alone. Super Bowl, get all over it. Competitive, I need you guys right now to focus in on MUT champs. I don't really care. Listen, guys, it doesn't matter if you're losing every MUT champs game. Get the other objectives done. Do your kickoff, score the points, do stuff like that. And then if you're an offline player, you focusing on solo battles and head-to-head and stuff like that. Those are the things that you need to be doing right now to get all of this XP. Because like I'm showing you, I'm right there, bros. Like we're right there and we're just grinding straight through. So we should be at level 50 within the next couple days. Let me know your MUT level if you're still watching the video in the comment section. I'll know you guys are real ones. And other than that, I'm gonna see you guys and girls next time. You enjoy your day. Stay well, stay blessed. One love, y'all.